Hello, I am here, except this is pre-recorded. I was going to do this live, and I realized I'm going to have to set the system up and download Mario Kart World, so that kinda isn't an option for me, if I want to stream this, especially now. It's actually getting kinda late. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, but still, I figured I want to do an unboxing, so I'm going to film it now, update the system, and then probably stream afterwards. So, let's just get right into this shit. I said right into it. Like that. There we go. So, in this box is the next decade of streams, probably. It is the long-anticipated, incredibly overdue, incredibly overpriced Nintendo Switch 2, which I have right here. No, this is a Tool Amiibo, which I also bought. Insanely overpriced. Insanely overpriced. Oh, you can see the computer. Oh no. Insanely overpriced. I'm probably going to put him next to my my Rivali Amiibo, my autographed Rivali Amiibo. If I could get the Tool Amiibo autographed, that would be awesome. But those will be on display in my room where you can't see them. What we're really here for, though, the meat and potatoes, of course, is the Switch 2. Apparently there's not a ton in here, so it's going to be a very, very quick unboxing. Yeah, I mean, what is there to say? We've already been to this song and dance once 7 years ago. I didn't, but, this is, you know, it's a new age and I gotta farm for content. So, let me just... there. These are safety scissors, so they're very hard to cut through. Go. Alright. Throw that out. Safety scissors out of the way. I should really just invest in good scissors. So, it is sweltering in my room, by the way. It got hot out. I have 2 fans on in here, and it is still exhaustingly hot in this room. The circulation in here is terrible. So right away, we have the Switch 2 tablet, lovingly wrapped in plastic. This thing feels very heavy. Oh my god. This is way heavier than the Switch. There we go. It's very, very reflective. You got like a good infinite tunnel going on there. You got a kickstand, you got the rails in there. Blue, pink. I mean, there's not, you know. It's got the plus and minus symbol. Apparently you can put the Joy-Con in upside down, and it does work, but I kind of don't want to try that now and risk ruining the system. We got a kickstand, which doesn't snap out. It just kind of... it's like a very, like, tight pivot. I feel like that's going to loosen over time, unfortunately. It is nice, though. It covers the whole back, instead of the Switch 1's dinky little, like, flap. Micro SD card slots in there. That's cool. Serial number. Got the... I'm guessing that's the heat vents on the bottom, not the speakers. Yeah. It's a bigger Switch. The heat vents up here too, and then so is the USB ports. Cool. And then we have here the Joy-Con 2. They're called Joy-Con 2 because there's 2 of them. Clearly. But then wouldn't that be the Joy-Con 4? So again, fair bit heftier than Switch 1's offerings here. Buttons feel nice. This actually feels like really nice compared to the Switch 1's. Like it's a fair bit bigger. The SL and SR buttons are very clicky and responsive, unlike the Switch 1's. We have the mouse thing here. The release button is very big. And other than that, it's just a bigger Joy-Con. It's really nice. It feels substantial. It doesn't feel... like the Switch 1 Joy-Con felt a little too light, and it didn't really feel like a controller. This feels like it could be a controller on its own. Let's see here. Minus... Let's see that magnet action going. Flip this around. So I guess you just... like, oh, it just, you don't even need to, like, push it in. It sticks. It, like, pulled it out of my hand. That's very secure. It ain't going nowhere. It's like the Cinco phone when Ed Begley Jr. puts it in his chest pocket. He's like, "You kidding me? This ain't going nowhere." Yeah, it is. It is in there very tight. Here's the right Joy-Con 2 for all you Wright fans out there. You know, Phoenix Wright. Pass on the right. Cool. Pretty much the same. Again, stick is kind of weird being in the middle. You might not like doing that for single Joy-Con mode, but it's like that. So get used to it. And again, watch this. Watch. It like wait. Like the system, like yeah, like it's strong. It took it right out of my hands. This thing feels very big. It is a fair bit bigger. Like, it's hard just to hold it one-handed, but there it is. Where's the power button on it? Right on the left side. I think I have to plug this into the outlet to fully charge it, or to use it. It's not going to update without the update, or it's not going to update without something plugged in. That's cool. I'll probably set that up later. I mean, there's no reason to watch me go to the initial setup here. Let's put that away. Let's put that over there for now. Let's see what else we got here. So we have the Joy-Con. Like, these are the new, like, straps for them. But they have like a rubber bit on the bottom, so it like makes it easier to use as a mouse. Let me see if I can. Oh, the release button's really nice. So it's still got the light on it, and you just kind of put it this way. Oh, it's like it doesn't even like snap. You just kind of. Actually, I don't know how you do this. Is there a button for this? It doesn't. Huh. Maybe I'm putting it in upside down. No, I'm not. Definitely not. Plus, minus. Oh! I am, but putting it in upside down in the reverse order. There we go. You have to slide it in and click it in. Adds a nice little trim to it. And it also makes it easier to then, you know, mouse mode. Rub my skin. Yeah, moisturize my mouse. With body oils. Cool. Cool stuff. Neat. Feels a lot nicer. And the ZL and ZR buttons are still fully exposed. It's actually, the rail just goes around. It doesn't go over it. So it feels, again, you keep the responsive buttons. Very good. Very, very good. What else do we got here? We got my code for Mario Kart World, which part of the reason I'm pre-recording this is because I want to make sure this is downloaded before I start streaming. It's a scratch-off, and even if it was scratched off, I've already redeemed it. So tough shit. We got our usage guidelines, which I'm sure everyone's jonesing to flip through. And apparently we have a copy of Chocobo GP in here, because it's the best Switch game, and it had to come to Switch 2, like, right away, so Nintendo gave everyone a free copy of Chocobo GP with it. This is wrapped. It's European, too. They really sprung for quality here, let me tell you. Bottom half, we have HDMI cable. I've been told that this HDMI cable is really... It's a standard HDMI cable. I was led to believe it was, like, really sturdy feeling, and it does feel very flexible, but it doesn't really, like, I wouldn't really say this feels super sturdy. I don't even know if I need this. I might just be able to use the Switch one, so we'll have to see. I'm probably just gonna box my Switch back up afterwards. Done here. We have the Switch 2 grip, which is the same as the Switch 1 grip, just without the corner bits. Let me see. Let me see how this feels with it on. I'm sure it'll feel great. How do I get this off now? Is this a release button at the top? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, cool. So you actually take the rails off by hitting the release button. It works the same way. Yeah, like a little like, what's happening is like a little bump is coming out of the top to, like, demagnetize it, I guess. So I guess there's also magnets in this... Yeah, there is. And again, these magnets are very, very secure. Like, you can't get any give on these at all. You would need something industrial strength to do it. It feels nice. It feels heavy, like a controller. Again, only real issue is just that this edge that was, like, curved on the other one. In fact, I have the other one right here. This, like, curved edge that made it nicer to hold is not here because you have to slide the controllers in from the side. So it's a little more awkward to hold. It would be neat if there was, like, a little piece that maybe slid up and down to make up for that. But, you know, they did what they could here. They innovated as much as they could. This is clearly, not the... everyone refers to it as the blue ocean strategy of trying to go, like, super unique, and clearly that was, like, not the aim for this hardware generation. I see people criticizing it, but at the same time, you know if Nintendo did some blue ocean stuff for this console, you wouldn't be able to play Switch 1 games on it, and then everyone would complain about it. So honestly, I'm good with the new Switch. My old launch day Switch is kind of on its last legs. Not really, but, like, it's very much in not the best condition. So I'm more than happy to replace it at this point. 8 years is long enough. What else we got here? We've got a USB-C to USB-C cable. I'm assuming that's for charging. Or for the dock, rather. To plug the dock into... Yep. The power nugget, which is also a USB-C to outlet plug. I am a filthy American, so I have the 2-prong setup. Not the 3-prong setup that the European version has. Speaking of which, the European version... So, I was watching, you know, people unbox it. Camera, why are you doing that, please? I was watching people unbox it, like, ahead of time that got it from, like, news outlets. They sent them a physical copy of Mario Kart World. There's no reason they couldn't have done that for us. Like, I know this box was packed, but you saw that I was able to like... There was room in there to wiggle around. Like, why would they give us a copy of Chocobo GP? Why is this in here? Give us the physical copy of Mario Kart World instead. And last, but certainly not least, because this thing probably costs $100+ on its own, is the Switch 2 dock. This thing is quite hefty for the heftier system. Very nice, very curved. Matte finish like the other one. They got the TV indicator down there. I'm wondering if this doesn't want to be exposed, because it's like a vent, but also why would it be on the bottom then? Got some vents back there. I believe, I am sweating a lot, whoa. I believe you could just, yeah, you could just like kind of pull that off the back, and you have HDMI connection, a USB-C connection, and a wired Ethernet connection. And then on the sides here, we have another 2 USB-A connections, which apparently it's been found out that any microphone or webcam, most microphone and webcams will just work if you plug them into the USB-A connection. So Game Chat, you do not need the proprietary microphone or camera to do it. In fact, people have found out that you could use virtual cameras from the PC to the Switch via USB A or C, which means it might be possible to do PNG tubing and VTubing over Game Chat, which is pretty funny. And I think that's it. I think there's nothing else in the box. It is completely empty. So, that's cool. I mean, it's a new Switch, and I enjoyed unboxing it. I'm going to go ahead and set it up. If you're wondering what the screen is like right now, it is it's a language screen. It's pretty much, if you set up the Switch 1, it's pretty much going to be the exact same thing. And let's be honest, I don't want to bother streaming that. That's not fun to watch. There's plenty of videos of that already. I'm going to set it up. We're going to stream. And then, yeah, we're gonna play Mario Kart. But Nintendo, please rethink this. Why was this in there? Please rethink yourselves. Selves.